so much. Dear friends, I was born in Mexico and raised by very overprotective parents as a cradle Catholic.
Yes.
With God's blessing, I was accepted to become a yellow jacket at Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
When I arrived at Tech, I thought that my most challenging difficulties would be in my academics. But let me tell you, I was far wrong. The first year at college is always challenging. I mean, I was on a journey to find myself. And yet, these past few months have been the most grueling on me because I lost myself amidst what the world kept telling me. That young women can use sexual freedom as a way to understand themselves, to find their value, to find their worth. And in late January, our president mandated under his new healthcare program that all Catholic institutions are to be required by law to provide and pay for insurance coverage that includes contraceptives, abortion-inducing drugs, and sterilization procedures. All of these practices defy both natural and divine law and are therefore condemned by the church. But how did this news affect me? And why is this mandate so significant? But most importantly, what is a young female college student supposed to do? In a world where I am constantly asked, why am I Catholic? And why don't I just give in? What can I do? No way. There is absolutely no way that I am getting involved in this mess. I kept telling myself as I walked around campus, surrounded by all these young, beautiful women, and how, as a young woman, our value is swallowed up by all the noise, drinking, sex, and superficiality. I know I'm Catholic, God, but listen, I am very comfortable where I am right now. I don't wish to get involved because, well, that means going against what everyone thinks is right. It means being the recipient of judgmental stares and degrading remarks. All because I don't agree with what society tells me is right. All because I'm Catholic. Standing up against this mandate means giving you control. And Lord, what does that even mean? Then a few weeks later, Cardinal Dolan spoke out and called this decision literally unconscionable. He took a strong stand when he was basically told by the Obama administration that we have a single year to figure out how to violate our conscience. Our government was now telling us right from wrong. In this difficult time, what does it mean to be a Christian? For me, to be a Catholic. What does it even mean to be a young woman anymore? I constantly keep asking myself, God, who am I? And then God changed my heart and showed me the value and the worth that young women and men have in college. He showed me that through him, we do have the power to stand up for our faith and for our generation. We do have and the answers aren't through us. They're through him. facts. Did you know that in Mexico, they endured a war known as the Cristero War only 80 or so years ago? Did you also know that this war was by the people of Mexico against their atheistic government because their government decided to ban the Catholic faith, and that they also undertook atrocities such as hangings on telephone poles and massacres of priests? And did you also know that during that time, not a single bell could be rung? The government pushed God and morality out of the social sphere. They claimed that their progressive philosophies of the ends justifying the means meant that if you want to lie, lie. If you want to be corrupt, be corrupt. And now we have a president telling us, mandating us to violate our conscience. Brothers and sisters, I understand, I am but a young college student, but from both a moral and rational perspective, this all makes no sense. At least with our beliefs, they're transparent. Anyone can see them. But now we have politicians showing us the tip of the iceberg, where we need to see below the waterline. And below the waterline, this no longer is a healthcare issue.
That's right.
This is an issue where our government is telling us that they want to take control of our religion. Ronald Reagan mentioned that the First Amendment was not written to protect people and their laws from religious values. It was written to protect those values from government tyranny. But at the end of the day, are we going to be soldiers for Christ?
Yeah.
Or not? Do we have the courage to separate ourselves from our comfortable lifestyles to do what is important and what matters most?
Yes.
When we leave this world, we take nothing.
That's right.
But while we are on this earth, how else can we change our world for the better other than going against it when it's wrong?
Yes. That's right.
Reagan was also quoted saying, no matter where we live, we as a people have a promise to make all the difference in the world. I can't say I understand who I am yet, but I do know I am Christian and I am Catholic.
Yes.
I can say that I am proud of my faith. And I know that I have brothers and sisters across the nation and across the world who realize the importance of this mandate. And we can no longer be afraid. We have God on our side, but the real question is, are we on his side?
Oh my goodness.
So brothers and sisters, let us stand and show our government parts, but outside of this gym, let us stand to show our government our nation, and our world, that we know who we are. We are the Lord's and always will be. And so I quote the Cristeros, Viva Cristo Rey!
Long live Christ the King.